Hi everyone, it's Killshot from 99 Dead. This is The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 10, Fan Reactions Live. Wow. So many things went down. It was great. Super shout out to Spoiling Dead's fan page. The spoiler was spot on. Once you see it visually, there are a few things that I had notes. Very detailed episode, but the very end, that was creepy. Wrong answer. Man. Hey, Luke and Alden are technically still alive, but we only saw them for a split second. I'm wondering if wrong answer means whack. One of them could be gone. Yeah, you know what? I see some people already saying 10 of 10, super episode. Valar says, oh my God, I was going to give it a 9.5 because of Yumiko's bad decision. I got chills at the end. Magna looks hard. Yeah, they are scared to death. You know, we could pick apart a couple of the little things. Why did they split up? You know, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. Why didn't Connie and Kelly there? Why didn't Connie just run? But they were moving pretty quickly. So I know we could go back and watch it frame by frame, and we could definitely pick it apart. But I love the flashbacks. I love how, she's evil. Man, she's evil. It did everything. You know what? Let's just do this right now. Super shout out to Angela Kang and the writers for making Alpha everything that I needed her to be. Evil, ruthless, brainwasher. I mean, everything just, it just made sense. Made a lot of sense to me, and we're just getting started. So if you wanted something to set the table, to get us ready for all of that, you've got Daryl who says, you can't have her. I mean, right? And then she wastes no time. Wrong answer. There's no thought to it. She is decisive. I mean, if you didn't see how quick in next week's preview. Now, before we get to that, I think everybody's super excited about next week. Let's talk about this week, because this week was a great episode. We do get a few more flashbacks. It's going to be kind of back and forth there. If you had to pick one thing that would surprised you, shocked you, those people that saw the spoilers, probably less things to shock you. Those people that didn't see the spoilers, what was it that... what was your big surprise? If you had to pick one thing to react to. Right, Matt T? All of this we haven't seen Beta yet. I agree with that. It's only going to get worse. Lynn says that hunger is a gift. Alpha at the end was creepy. Alpha's mom killed Lydia's dad. Yeah, for the people who didn't know the spoilers, that was surprising. American Pride, Alpha's face, certainly. We had not seen her face yet. And man, oh man. Yeah, such a good job. The worm scene. It's going to be known as the worm scene, I guess. The moment that Henry fell in love is when he put another girl's worm in his mouth. I'm sorry. I started down that path and I just shouldn't have. Yeah, but that was his love moment. That did not go as planned, that's for sure. All right, moving along. There will be conflict. Not up on the spoilers. It's all good. Are you guys okay with Lydia now? Let's check the Lydia scale. How many people, even though she tried to kill Daryl, she was going to pop Henry with a hammer? Yeah, all right. Got a couple super chats to jump in here. I feel for her. I really do. Westwood Chronic says, I thought the strongest performance by Lydia's dad's beard. It was there. It was calling it back again. you know, you know what? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna end the stream right now. You guys crack me up. Yeah. Let's give the award to her dad's beard. William Finney says, "Yep, wrong answer. One dies. Who is it?" Well, you know, take your pick. If you kill Alden, you've got Enid, who's going to be destroyed. You kill Luke, you got Magna's group that's going to be destroyed. But I think one of the two are gone. I feel like she's going to kill one after she gets Lydia back. June Smith, Super Chat, says, okay, so Alpha's scary Mama Jamma. She's a bad Mama Jamma. Henry is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and Carol wore her hair short. And love Yumiko. Those are all awesome points. What if she kills them both? I don't think she kills them both. June, we need some Rick Grimes there now, don't we? You know, that conversation came up a little bit early, like maybe Rick's trying to get back to his family. Sorry, if Rick was going to be back, he should have been back before the Whisperer War. Not coming back. Well cast. Samantha Morton, amazing job. The more I hear her talk, the less fake, the less creepy it is, and the more it sounds like a real accent. I just got to hear it a little bit more, unfortunately. You know, and we will. I mean, we're going to get some dialogue. But the fact she just went up there like barefaced naked and the other one's wearing mask, she wants them to know who she is, what she looks like, what her name is. You know, the only thing that I really took note of in tonight's episode, because we talked about the spoilers, in fairness, were the things that I thought were mistakes. And if I only talk about those, then people are going to think that I truly did not enjoy the episode. And I did. I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal. I'm going to give it a 9.7 out of 10. And you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's do our follow-up rating right now. We asked this question a little bit earlier in the 999 Army stream. But now, out of a perfect 10, let's see everybody throw your numbers out there. A few people did it a little bit earlier. Who's going 10 out of 10? Who's going 8, 9, 7, whatever? Davina Tanoia says, nightmares are coming. Oh, it is. No doubt about it. Wait till we see a little bit more of her. It's going to be tough to sleep. Ecom says, if Luke dies, Magna's group has skin in the game. Ecom, come on. Come on. That was actually pretty good. Literally, skin in the game, right? I get you. We got, look, solid 9.5, 10s. A few lower scores, a couple 8.5 and a 7. Just a quick question. Stimpy Girl 7.5. Little low for me. Dale Diddy 7. Those of you that rated it under an 8, give me a follow-up. I just want to know what you didn't like about tonight's episode. Just curious. Sherry Bentley, we've come a long way since June Cleaver. Oh, have we ever? Oh, man. It's June Cleaver on steroids. I'm going to get to a couple of the people that rated a little bit low because I want to know. We got DeJong says, I saw a bit of Rick Grimes and Daryl tonight. Oh, you know what? Absolutely. I'm glad you super chatted that because that was one of the things that I wrote down. He was very hard and rough with Lydia, but at start he cares and he wants her safe. But you know what else I saw, DeJong, with Daryl? He actually used kind of a Rick type of quote when he says, we're building everything back up. I mean, he was all about building the group, and that was Rick's vision. So I certainly saw that. I saw his toughness, like he was interrogating, like he was a cop, like Rick, and then, his sole purpose was to build everything up. Good call out, man. Sheila Mack says, don't trust Lydia. She lied. Said they move. Said they move on, not. Yeah. The only... I don't think with Lydia, Sheila Mack, it's about trust. I think it's about her cognition. What she knows, what she can do. There's a lot of things working with her. She's scared. You can listen to what she says, and there's an element of truth in it, but I did feel like there was an honest connection with Daryl at the end. I don't trust her. I mean, I wouldn't, have her lead me out of a dark place and take me to a right location. But I think Daryl's doing a good job getting some information. We got 1189 Paris Super Chat, and it says, do you really think the flashback properly explained why Lydia's mother became Alpha? I don't think so. I was hoping the apocalypse changed her. I think that's a fair question. Paris, I think we're 23 days in. In 23 days, there's a lot of kind of cabin fever. So I think there's an element of that to it, which did change her. I think it was, you started seeing people die, and she wanted to protect her daughter, and then she realized that we got to start killing people. I do think there's going to be a little bit more to the flashback, but I kind of got enough of it to get a good idea of what made her so dark. She was already kind of an upset person, and it just took a little bit more to push her over the edge. Nova Jinx super chatting says Ryan Hurst is cast for 9/11, which means beta next week. We'll see it. I can't wait for the spoilers this week. Drama King says, Yumiko with the big ride or die speech about saving Luke, but when the walkers show up, she's the first one that wants to leave. Ride or don't. Excellent point. That was something I did certainly... I did write that down as something that wasn't extremely congruent, that I didn't like. I didn't like that they split up with Connie and Kelly. They're like, okay, we go back and we got it. No. We're going to talk about that all week long. All week long, I promise that I will add an element of that. That's why I gave it a 9.7 instead of a 10. That was kind of, it was a little bit convenient. William Finney, why did I like Henry a little more during the scene with Daryl, the talk about his past? We're going to have to do a pulse survey, William. Honestly, Henry, not to the extremes of Morgan or Father G, but Henry is that person. I don't like him. Okay, I understand what he's doing. I don't like him. I hate him. Okay, I get it. I'm back and forth with Henry so much. I've never liked him, but I've given him the benefit of the doubt because he's young and he's in love. But we're going to ask that question in a little bit as well, too, so hold tight with that. So if she shows her face now, how can she hide at the fair? That is a excellent point. Well, she won't be hiding at the fair. That's all I can say. That is a fair question. Maybe she's just going to go in there bold and large and in charge, man, and just strike him down. Or someone did mention this, that there could be a mini truce. I don't think all that can happen in a short period of time. Now, if she doesn't kill Luke or Alden, but nah, there's not going to be a mini truce. There's too much bloodshed already. Scratch that idea. Bad idea. June Smith, Super Chat, says, we need Negan now more than ever. Well, let's just put it this way. I guess in theory, Alpha does not have to be at the fair. I would like to see it. I want to see her go in and kill Ezekiel. Did I just say that? I I don't want her to kill Ezekiel, but if Ezekiel's going to die, I want it to be that way. That would be cool for me. If it doesn't go down and this Red Fair isn't a huge event, there's a whole lot of whispers that we don't know what they look like. So there are options to kind of go in and find a way to get them out and then kind of kill them right outside the fairgrounds. Yeah. Still going to be gruesome either way. May not play out the way I thought it was going to play out with the Red Fair, major Ezekiel speech, Alpha killing him, but if they start kidnapping people, I feel like that's going to be a wasted opportunity. I really, not because I said it, I'd really just want to see it play out that way. I think it'd be awesome. Westwood Chronic. Look at Darth Terra taking over, all part of the plan. You know what? I'm going to super chat spot like that. Before we do, you guys do me a huge favor. If you guys like what we do, if you're part of the 999 Army, 999 Gaming, 999 Dead, pike the like button. We got like 300 people in this chat jumping in, jumping out. Show a little bit of love, show a little bit of support, because there's going to be a lot of sharing, a lot of playback, a lot of that stuff going on. So when people watch it tomorrow, we want them to see the full effect of how many people we had in the stream. So, real quick question. We'll call it... Westwood, we'll partner. If Pete D's not here, we'll call it the Pete D Westwood question of the night. What you guys think about Tara? Little different, right? I mean, we hate Henry, we hate Alpha. Did Tara kind of get some points? Did she looked in charge. She looked not annoying. She has been annoying sometimes in the past. I liked her. I'd give Tara a pass. I mean, keep her around a little bit longer. Ecom. If the fair's at Kingdom, would most people even recognize her? Might be easier to blend in than we think. Yeah. Well, all right. This is what I heard. This is a spoiler tidbit that came out. You know what? And I might have heard this from Spoiling Dead's fan page a while back. It was either them or someone else. It's a rumor at this point. It's not a spoiler. But they said, or someone said, Alpha would visit the fair in a dress. Now, maybe she puts on a wig. There certainly are wigs available, I'm sure. But that's what I heard. I heard she shows up at the fair and she's in a dress. That's all I know. But not confirmed. Alpha, master of disguises. William, 4 beers all in one episode. That's some speed drinking, man. Oathkeeper, Tara will be either a good leader or end up on a pike. I've never had a reason to believe that Tara is ever going to die. Even if she goes back to being average decision-making Tara, I still think The Walking Dead is going to keep her around for a while. There's people already voting pike, pike, pike. Whoa, easy, Julie, easy. Slow it down. Give her a chance. Stephen Chip says Alpha doesn't seem all that scary. What am I missing? I thought she was scary. I mean, it escalated because, you know, they're locked in that room. Probably first time they've seen someone turn. And Alpha's the one taking charge. Everybody else is afraid. So you got to figure the zombie apocalypse just started, and from day one, she's putting her hand over people's mouths and cutting them down. So she's only going to get more brutal. American Pride 7777 super chatting it up says Red Fair will be like the Red Wedding, a setup, maybe during exchange of hostages. No, because apparently there's a few things that are still going to happen with Alpha. There's some killing that's going to happen before the fair. And you guys probably know pretty much what I know, American Pride, but she supposedly walks back from the fair with a bloody machete. Now, some things have already went down there, but also you'd think that she goes back and forth to her camp. She takes Lydia back. Daryl's probably going to follow. Henry's going to follow. We've heard there's a baby crying scene that involves Connie. So I don't think Connie's a goner. But we've also heard that they get back to Alpha's camp and she kills some of her own. So maybe the first killing is going to be the people that failed her so she can set an example. Joe Fulford. So if Alpha killed her husband, then how's Beta related to her, or if she's related to him at all? Probably not. Probably just somebody that needed a leader to follow and has a lot of confidence in Alpha. It's a way of life. Or maybe she saved him. You know, Ezekiel saved Shiva. Shiva was loyal. Maybe Alpha saved Beta from something. And that, you know, that would be a good storyline, right? A big dude like that, probably surrounded, took a lot of people. She found a way to help him out. That's going to be my theory. I'll stay with that. Marcus N. super chatting says Alpha needs to behead Luke and Alden at the gates in order to supersede Negan's introduction to the Saviors. You got a point there. But, hold on. Alpha has already killed 2 people. So Alpha has killed more people. See, Marcus, maybe I'll disagree with you a little bit to supersede Negan's introduction. And some people are probably going to say that. But Alpha killed on the 23rd day. There you go. Nova Jinx, 75. Will Alpha tell Lydia not to call her mom in 9/11? Yeah. I think so. I can go with that. She's going to say, call me Alpha. Well, Alpha, if I'm gauging this right, somebody said, who are the 2 people Alpha killed? The first one was the guy that it looked like her husband killed, but he really didn't. And then she killed her husband. Because that was kind of all in Lydia's mind. So Alpha's mowing them down early and often. And she's like up close and personal with them. Walking Dead Nerd says Alpha will think Lydia is weak now. Yeah. Wrong answer. Yeah, you know, if you're going to say wrong answer, though, you've got to have, like, some fireworks in the background. I don't think you can say, you know, Daryl's like, you ain't getting her. Wrong answer. And then you unveil, you have 2 of your people. No, okay, hold on, we'll trade. No, I think you're going to say wrong answer. There's got to be something magical that has to happen. You got to kill one of them. Would you guys agree? We got to mow somebody down. What's Daryl going to say? All right, I was just joking. I mean, that ain't going to be. Daryl's going to grunt a little bit like, you got me. No. Those 2 words, wrong answer, you better bring it. Honestly, I don't care. They're both 2, as far as the story goes, they're both B characters. All right, let's take a 999 quick pulse survey. If you got to pick 1 or 2, Luke or Alden, who are you going to kill off? That's going to be Alpha's first kill. Pick one. Steve Smitherman, So good to be back. Missed the Army and the streams. Finally got some time now. Steve, what's up? Welcome to the party, man. Appreciate you being here and coming in the door, super chatting it up. We got some good, deep conversation tonight. And overall, people love the episode. You guys are 50-50. I thought people would lean more toward one way or the other, but there's a lot of Lukes and a lot of Aldens. Those of you watching the playback at home, hey, cast your vote. Who do you want to see Alpha's first kill? All right, how does she do it? They're going to be like LL Cool J style, shotgun blast a herd. When I kill at will, Alpha's going to knock them out. Something like that. All right. Yeah, bad rap analogy. Beheading. Beheads them. Beheads them in front of everybody. I mean, it would be if all Magna's group had to watch that happen to Luke. Yeah. I think it'd be a little anticlimactic, though. We've already seen that with Herschel. It would be a Herschel 2.0, people behind the gate and it happened. Maybe not. And unless somebody else does it. Like, maybe if Alpha says, wrong answer, snaps her finger, and then somebody else does it. Or she says, wrong answer, and then pulls out the shotgun. And Daryl's like, all right. Get the girl. I mean, Daryl is going to give Lydia back. We know that for a fact. On the flip side of that, she could, hey, maybe she takes Lydia 1 for 1, keeps the other one, and says, I'm keeping this one just in case you try to follow us. Something's going to go down to give Alpha the upper hand. I think she's going to keep the upper hand. You know what? I'll ask the question in a different way. Is there any chance that Alpha trades 2 for 1? Any chance at all? I'm going to say 0. That's why there's no doubt about it that 1 will be traded, 1 will die, or 1 will be kidnapped. There's no way she's going to say, you know what, here, take these 2, even money. She said, I'm here for one reason only, and that's for my daughter. No. Yeah. And we'll see. We'll find out with the spoilers. So, here's the deal. If you guys don't watch the spoiler videos, then you won't know if this comes true or not. But one of the big rumors that's out there, it is a rumor, it is not a spoiler, is that one of those whispers that walked up had a baby. I didn't see. I'm going to have to go back and look again. I don't know why one of them's walking around with a baby. But apparently, they leave a baby on the ground. Unless, hey, maybe it wasn't one of the whispers. It's a rumor. I mean, there is a woman with a baby at Hilltop, too. Maybe she got taken in the night. It could have been watching. A lot of things could happen, like I said. I'm not going to tell you what was rumored to happen to the baby. Just say there was a crying baby in a scene, and it's very dramatic. I'm not going to go through spoilers and rumors unless it's a spoiler video. There's a lot of things that get talked about early. Oh, come on, Ellis. All right, look, I'm not going to leave you hanging, but no, Ellis, that's not correct, that the baby's killed. The rumor is that the baby was not killed. The rumor is the baby was saved, but the baby was willing to be sacrificed, that Alpha was willing to leave the baby behind to save them and sacrifice it. So, like I said, we don't know that because we don't have spoilers for next week, so just take it for what it's worth. If it happens, then it kind of turned out to be a spoiler. Like, get your facts. No death of a baby. And it probably came out because of the comic rumors as well. She is, Tracy. She's pure evil. And we got a good gauge tonight. We got a very good start to dive in. Some of the videos you're going to see this week, I'm going to throw it out there to the group. One thing I'm going to ask all you guys to do, the 200-300 people here, pike the like button if you're having a good time with what we do. If you guys would like to see a 999 The Mind of Alpha, just a live stream dedicated completely to what's going on, what's ticking, how she's thinking, her next move, all of those, then just give me a quick 999. If you guys would like to see that, type it up right now. Show a little bit of support, and we'll do it this week if you guys want that. Nova Jinx super chatting says, what do you think of the casting for Season 9 so far? Love it, love it, love it. I think the casting is great. The writing is excellent. The show running is phenomenal. I've got zero complaints. Now, I know June Smith will never forget Rick Grimes, but I'm going to tell you, I'm okay. I'm not missing him. I like Rick, and I'm not missing Rick. I think the only time people miss Rick is when people say something about Rick. Otherwise, we're talking about all the other cool stuff that's happening. Tim Lamore's like, wrong answer, Kills. Oh, touche, touche. Chris Rating's like, Rick Grimes who? Dude's been gone for 7 years. We should have forgotten him already. Yeah, or when somebody dies. Good point. How would Rick have handled this situation? We'll throw that up there as like one of our final questions. We're almost at 30 minutes, so we're gonna wind it down. If Rick was walking up to that gate instead of Daryl, he'd have probably kneeled down his arms to the side and said, "Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?" Something like that. Yeah, and then he would have done something to jeopardize the lives of all his people. Something along those lines. All right, everybody. Hey, this has been a phenomenal stream. We're at 30 minutes. We like to keep these reactions at 30 minutes because people are going to be watching them tomorrow. If you guys had a great time today, once again, as we said, subscribe, hang out with us, get involved. I could do a ton of shout-outs. We got so many people here in our streams. Just want to thank all the patrons, top left-hand corner, all the sponsors, top right-hand corner, moderators, Emmy, Steph, Tommy, Kells, all the super chatters, a ton of super chats. during the stream. So thank you so much. Nova Jinx right there with another one. With Alpha, heads will be rolling literally. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. I know you guys do a lot of stuff for this channel. You watch the ads, you hang out, you make the conversation awesome, and even the super chatters. That, you know, kind of it gets the conversation going in a different direction. Like, we'll be on a topic, and then we jump over and we can get that super chat and get it a permanent part of this video. So I thank each and every one of you as well. Tomorrow night, thank you, Diane Hansen. Love that. You rock, 999. You rock too, Diane Hansen. I'm going to do a few shout-outs here in just a couple minutes. But I do want to remind you guys, the streams the rest of the week. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we will be doing a Walking Dead recap. So we're going to talk about this episode once again. Thank you so much, William Finney, 999. Come back, y'all, at 10:10. If you guys have not watched The Passage, I strongly recommend you check it out. It is an awesome show. We're on, 5 episodes we've gotten through so far. We will do a Passage reaction video. Catch up. If you guys want to binge watch it, hang out with us, we're going to be doing that at 10:10. Tuesday, we'll be doing the 5 best scenes from this. And you can rest assured there will be a worm-eating scene that was one of the 5 best. I liked it. It's got a lot of... there's a lot of importance to that. So that'll probably be one of my top 5 scenes. I'm going to ask the patrons as well. If you guys are a Patreon, get ready for a survey because you guys are going to be helping with that top 5 scene as well. Wednesday night, we're probably going to talk a little bit of the mind of Alpha. And then Thursday night, we got Thursday Thrones and The Walking Dead spoilers. So just a ton of stuff. Subscribe, 99 Dead, 99 Gaming, 99 Army. We do stuff on every channel. Really quick, let's see a whole bunch of 999s. I'm going to try to do as many shout-outs as I can. I can't get to everybody, obviously, because there's a boatload of people here. But let's fill up the screen right now, and I'll see how fast I can do some of these shout-outs before we wind this thing down. I want to say what's up to Sheila Mack, American Pride 777, 7, Viola McGowan, Glenda Batista. Glenda, there you are. Glenda, you can chat again. Good to see you. Joe Fulford, Shane Hansen, Jessica Parcell, Kelly Golan-Zinier, Justin Barrett, Michelle, Tammy Hill, Kimberly Smith, Rhonda DeLuca, Mitch Puddin, June Smith, Chris Rainig, Lark Song, Sherry Bentley, Diana C., Heart of Nixie, William Finney, Jackie. There you go, Tommy. Got your shout out there, my man. Samantha Coombs, Ella Smith Jr., Michael Curie, Lakeisha Faison, Kevin Stover, Lee George, Villar, Walking Dead Nerd, Laura Rand, Northside Queen, Sam B., Davina Tanoya. Sorry, I'm doing this fast, everybody. Crystal Singer Chick Gore, Julia Drums, Bumblebee Brown, Kathy Parker, Roxanne Dunlap, Gianni. Also, disclaimer, if I ever mess up your name, just shoot me a message. It's not intentional, so please don't take it personally. All right, Buffy Batcave, Deborah Johnson, Melanie Shaw. Thank you so much, Melanie. Appreciate that. Great job. Great channel. Appreciate it. Amy Ferrero, thank you. Awesome, awesome stuff. Great night to the week. Mindy Garcia, thank you so much. Hi to you. 1189 Paris, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Moderators are awesome as always. Emmy, Steph, Tommy, Kels. What a great job they did today. 5 streams, everybody. A lot of work. Lynn Nesvik, thank you so much. And to all of you watching the playback, appreciate everything that you guys do. Tracy Bledsoe. Little Chai. All right, I think I've got most that we're going to get in this video. Hey, you guys have a great night. I will see everybody. Heart of Nixie, thank you. Get a few more in. The Movie Freak, hello to you as well. If you guys are just chiming in, subscribe, hang out with us, watch the playback. We get a lot of good interaction. So thanks, everybody. I'll see you all here at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Have a good night. Peace.